was around like when I was 6 or 7. I don't really remember at the time, but I was in a program called Fresh Air Fund, and basically this program is about you going to a different family in a different state, and you stay there for like a week or so, and you have fun and stuff. And I was in this program for like, I guess 2-3 years, and this was my first time going to a different family that I was originally going to. We went to Six Flags one time, and we actually went to Six Flags like 3 out of the 7 days I was there. So, we just kept going. During this duration of the week, I guess I hit a growth spurt or something, because I guess the second day that we went, I was able to go on like the big rides, because I was I'm stuttering a lot, but I wasn't like short, but I was not at the height that I was supposed to be. So when I hit that growth spurt and I saw that I was able to actually ride one of the rides that was like over there, it was pretty exciting for me. But then it was weird because this is the first like real roller coaster I have ever went on. All the other roller coasters I went on were like kid ones, and I've gotten bored with it because they had those little tiny drops, like you're building up, and all you hear is like, oh my god, oh! And then you're like, yeah! Just like that little dip, and that was it. So it was kind of really boring. But like now that I was tall enough to go on like the bigger rides, I was going crazy. And the first ride I wanted to go on was the ride that was like the biggest ride at the time, because like I don't think Kingda Ka was finished yet, but I went on like Nitro, and Nitro is this like big roller coaster where it's nothing but just hills and drops and stuff. Like you're just gonna, this has this big build up, and then it just keeps dropping and dropping and dropping. And at the end, like towards the end, it has these little drops that gets your blood pumping a little bit. So this was the first ride I wanted to go on. The line wasn't as long as I thought it would be, so I was like excited, I was ready. The rest of my summer family went to go get food and ice cream and stuff. Me and my summer father, I'm calling him summer father for some reason. He's not actually my real father, but I'm just gonna call him a summer father because I don't know what else to call him. The person who take care of me. That actually sounds like a better idea. Basically, so the person that was taking care of me, the father, he took me to Nitro, and we were just waiting online. We were waiting, we were ready. So we get to the front of the line, and we like sit in the seats, and how like you have to buckle down, you have to pull the thing down, and like it was, I don't know how to explain it, but when you're sitting on the Nitro, it has this little buckle thing that looks like something from Batman. Like you had to pull it down, and it would like click, and like the workers, they had to like make sure it was fully on tight, because next thing you know, if it wasn't, you would have just been flying off, just like on the drop, like whee! This is the everybody else. This is you, like whee! So they buckled down. I was like, they did that little click, and like that click kind of like set something off in my brain, like maybe I shouldn't really do this, because I was terrified of heights. And like the more I thought about it, the more it was like, how stupid am I for me to go on one of the tallest rides of all at the time and just go through with it. So like I was just like, shit. In the back of my mind I was like, shit, I done fucked up. The ride starts, and like when the ride started, I was like ready. I was like, yeah. And then all of a sudden, this little tiny drop that like scares you a little bit, like the thing is actually gonna fall. So it's like, and like there was this like moment of fear in my stomach, like, like I literally screamed, and the person that was taking care of me, he looked over at me and he started laughing. I'm like, it's not funny, and he started like laughing more because of my high pitched voice. That was when I like realized that, oh my god, what the fuck am I doing? I was so scared, I was terrified, and like on the Nitro, that first big drop, it has this long ass build up. Just like look, like the build up was made for you to rethink all the choices you have made in your life. Like, yeah, you might die, but so we're just gonna like give you a little time to reminisce on life. So like all that and good stuff. So like I'm sitting there and like I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Please no. And like I'm thinking about the 7 years I had, and it was just like, I'm too young to die. And like tears start like falling, and like I didn't realize I was crying until like we got to the top. When you're on a like roller coaster, you're not supposed to look down when you have that big drop, because when you have that big drop, all hell breaks loose and everybody just starts screaming. The problem was, you know how people have that premature scream, like like everybody's so excited, and like that's the most annoying thing to ever have on a roller coaster, because like now this was my first real roller coaster, like with the biggest drop that I've ever had, and I was just like with each premature scream, it was like and like each scream just got me like, oh, okay, I get it. You're ready. I'm terrified, but you're ready, and I'm not ready. So we get to the top, and I did the most dumbest thing, and I looked down, and I'm like, oh, hi Earth, are you ready to kill me now? And then we just start dropping, and then I don't exactly remember, but all you heard from, but the person, like my summer father, he was like, at the first drop, you started bawling your eyes out, and I was like, really? He was like, yeah, and like I remember, like I don't remember like all that, but all I know is I was crying because my eyes were completely closed. I wasn't ready for that. But when you close your eyes and you're on a ride like that, it's really bad, because now you're thinking, okay, now what if I'm actually like, I hate New York because now it's spring and everybody wants to ride their fucking motorcycles. Now it's like that first drop, you close your eyes and you don't know what's gonna happen if you close your eyes. You don't know if like the thing's gonna unbuckle and you're gonna start flying, and you don't even feel like you're flying. Then you open your eyes and you actually are flying, and then you fall down onto the ground and go splat. But we go, it's the first drop, and like I'm crying and like I'm bawling my eyes out, and the bad thing was when at Six Flags they like at the end of the ride you go to that little concession stand, and it's like shows you, like we ask you, oh, do you want to buy your like your what's the name, like the picture of you on the ride, and to keep it as like a keychain or a picture to show some friends. And I didn't want to have that picture, but I remembered like the face that I had made so clearly. But like with each individual drop, like I had this look of fear. Like I'm gonna show you like the face that I made, and right now. The first drop was I was already bawling my eyes out, and then like when that camera flashed, all you saw was this. You see my double chin at all? Oh god, it was terrible, and I was terrified, and I looked at it, and my summer father started laughing. I'm like, it's not funny, okay? I'm terrified. I don't want to go home. And so the funny, like the one part that made me want to laugh was the fact that my summer father had this cowboy mustache, like that fake mustache, but it was real, and it made me like I called him Cowboy for like the last few days that I was there. I called him Cowboy because he looked like a cowboy. Like you put him a hat and give him those like little boots with the little gears on it, and you had them like that lasso with the horse, and then you're good to go. So that's the first real roller coaster that I went on. And I went on some other terrifying roller coasters thinking that shit was gonna go down, but shit never really went down except for that one roller coaster. And that's why Nitro will forever be my favorite roller coaster, because it was the first real roller coaster that I went on. And yeah, that's the point.